Tank, you lost that fight. I mean, the only reason they gave you the fight was because you would make more money as a champion, but there's no way it's a draw, and they didn't call the knockdown. If they called a knockdown, you lost that unanimously. So I'm going to go on the record before everybody else tells you 100% you lost without blinking, hand up the guard, strike me right here. You lost that fight. And I think everybody believes that. I think everybody believes that. I don't think nobody, being really honest with you, would say that you won that fight. And I think this makes a great second fight if he fights him again. And I think this gave Shakur Stevens even more confidence than he had before. He walked out of there thinking he's ready. I was happy to see the fight.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of what you said, after this performance, this definitely looks like Shakur could be a better boxer than Tank. See, the thing about it with Tank, to me, is that Tank, when he fights, he knows he could turn up something in the middle of that fight to knock somebody out. He usually starts off slow. Round 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, he starts turning it up to where he outsmarts his opponent because they forget their strategy. They try and get into a phone booth with him, and then he ends up knocking you out to where Roach stuck to the game plan the whole time. He stuck to the game plan.
Yep, and look, I don't know if y'all saw the fight, but I commented on just how hard they were hitting each other. Like, Roach was landing blows. You hear me? Like, I was in the living room, went to the kitchen, and I could still hear them hitting each other. Like, they were really hitting. And I just think Tank, he was prepared for it, but I don't think he was that prepared. I don't think he was prepared for what Roach had, or just his willingness to just go the whole, you know what I'm saying, go the whole fight.
I'm with Mase. I think he lost the fight. That referee has a lot of experience. For you not to call that knee a knockdown is crazy, bro. It's crazy. And we know, as boxing fans, or those that's really boxing fans, the only knockdown of Floyd Mayweather's career is when his hand was hurting and he took a knee. He still ended up winning the fight, as we know he's 50-0, but he took a knee and it counted as a knockdown. For you to take a knee and the referee not call it, that's crazy. Then the excuse after why he took a knee was even more crazy. He said he had grease in his eye. People fight with blood in their eye, all type of stuff, from headbutts, etc. The leverage that you have as a superstar is amazing. And listen, you know the
look, and I don't know if y'all saw it, but you do know that the hairdresser, the person that did Tank's hair, she came out and said that she didn't use no grease in his hair. So do with that information whatever you want to. But yeah, she said she didn't use grease.
Look at the stat. If you could get away with it, get away with it. But that was out of this case. Yeah. This is totally the referee fault, because you can't blame the judges. The reason you can't blame the judges is because if the referee didn't count it as a knockdown, you can't score it as a knockdown. So that puts the judges in a compromising position for that particular round. So yeah, and I'll wrap things up lastly after, of course, I agree with Mase. Tank lost by a point or two in my opinion, but I'll wrap this up lastly by saying this. Whatever people have against Floyd Mayweather as their fighters, as their boxers, as etc., as time goes along, Floyd brings you out, etc. I can't sit here and say why niggas is disputing over girls, over money, over business, over whatever. I'm not about to approach none of that. I have no fight dogging none of this fight. All I'm saying is this: whatever the reason niggas is beefing with Floyd has to be crazy, because no matter what, if I don't like Floyd and I'm Floyd's boxer, me personally, and I think, Floyd, he don't like me with girls, or he don't like me with money, he don't like me this, he don't like me with that. Even how smart I am, Cameron, if I was a boxer, I would put all that to the side and have Floyd Mayweather in my training camp for the 2 months, or at least an hour or two a day, to soak in that knowledge that Floyd Mayweather has. I may not like him, I may think so I may think a bunch of, but what's not disputed is Floyd Mayweather's boxer IQ and his statistics and how he gets money. That's the least I would do if I didn't get along with Floyd Mayweather. come to my camp at least an hour a day. I don't like you, you don't like me. We got business together, but his IQ alone, I would need in my camp.
So yeah, I agree. Like I said, I watched the fight from beginning to end, and I noticed that when it started out, Roach was really inviting Tank to do what he was gonna do, and I think that kind of threw Tank off a little bit. And when it came time to turn up, well, Roach was already turned up before Tank could even turn up. So it forced him to have to get out of what he was doing and have to adapt to Roach. Let me tell you something. Them, like, they were hitting. All right. It sounded like they was in there punching sandbags, dog. They was really hitting each other, and it was a very, very physical fight. But do I think the Tank lost the fight? Yeah, he took a knee. That's a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? But I like this because all it does is just make for a great rematch. Now, Tank did say on his next rematch, it won't be that fight. He said it'd probably be another fight, maybe Shakur. I don't know. Maybe, bro. We'll have to wait and see. But he said he definitely not fighting Roach next. He probably gonna have to go back to the drawing board and figure something out. And I agree with Cam too. Like, bro, call Mayweather, bro. Whatever beef y'all got, put that to the side. If you trying to be great and you trying to last long in this game, go soak the game up from somebody that got the game sold up. You feel me? Like, that's a smart thing you're supposed to do. He the OG, and I'm pretty sure he would. But you know, men, ego, pride, all that, you know how they go. But yeah, man, it's the Kid Ríez. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all be safe, stay carefree, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.